Welcome, welcome. Now, sorry, I did just mess up there a bit, but oh well. If you are watching on this after, you'll be like, what's he doing? Oh, my phone is really loud. At least the sound. Right, no music today because I couldn't be bothered to find something, to be honest. It's been a tough few weeks trying to get through Christmas and everything, and I haven't had the time to go looking. I will be watching the chat mostly. If I'm building, I probably won't. So if you chat and I don't talk back, just hang on for a minute. I will be there as soon as possible. Now, today we are obviously building the series 27 minifigures, and there are 12 of them, and they're really good. Now, first off, I'm going to tell you how to find all of these with only buying each one once, unless you're like me and you have children and you know there's certain ones they're going to want. So, I have actually only managed to pick up 11 out of 12. I'm not telling you which one I haven't got. You can wait and see. It will add suspense to the video, although I bet most you can guess. I will be searching for that, and I will be posting videos on it, and I will be guessing it because I need it. Right, how to find every single one you want. Now, I put these in a random pile, so as you can see in this camera here. Hello, Mr. Camera GoPro. I'm going to be, like I said, just opening randomly. So I know sort of what ones are in there, but I don't know which order or anything like that, just to make it fun for me as well. Right, easiest way is to get this app called Brick Search, and then you literally open the camera bit on it. As you can see, little camera bit, and it shows you your phone camera. Now, all you do, if I can get this right from here, is put the little square barcode, little QR code in the camera, and it will show you which one's in there. And there's one of the ones I've got for one of my daughters. So that goes off to the side so I don't accidentally open it. Hey Lego Timmy, how's it going? And that's how easy it is to find all the ones you want. Now I'm just going to set my phone back up so I can see the chat, because I can just see there Timmy, but I might miss it again. It's going well. Just about to start the build, so you haven't missed anything, and I'm just going to shove all these boxes out of the way, and we're going to build in stop motion. Now, if you look on here, you can see there's a great big line in front of me. That's because, unfortunately, that's where I need it today, because I'm not building a big set. Just lights the figure just perfectly. If you look to the right of my current screen, so up there, you'll see this camera, which I'm now put my fingers in front of, and this is this big camera just here, which, oh yeah, you can actually see them today. Right, this big camera here, it's a Canon 600D. It's got a nickel 55mm lens on it, and it's focused in nicely. So normally I will go on January 1st and pick up all of the figures and make sure I get them all, whether it's Lego Shop or Smiths or wherever. So I'm in the UK. Unfortunately, this year I didn't get there until yesterday, and there was a nice chap I started chatting to, and he was telling me there's none of the one of the ones, and I was like, damn. So I will find them. I will either go to a Lego Shop soon, or yeah, Smiths will have them in the next couple of days. But I've got 11 here, so we'll open them, and you can see which one I'm missing. Anyway, just checking the lighting. So he's a bit dark, actually. I'm just going to take a photo. Oh. So I've got the keyboard down there, just so you know. No, I think Asda in the UK is a branch of Walmart. I think Walmart brought them, but it's nothing like the Walmarts you have. It's just what we call a supermarket, sort of a grocery store. That lighting is absolutely perfect. Doesn't look great up there, but when it comes out in a picture, it looks amazing. I'll show you quick. Oh no, I won't. No, I'm not apparently showing you because it's not showing the correct window. That's Da Vinci, that's why. There we go. There's the picture. It's got a bit of darkness to it. Actually, you know what? I might up my shutter speed by 1. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, slow it down by one. Go for it. I'd love that, please. Those are people who always tell me the channel should get more views and more subscribers. So any sharing is always welcome. Right, I'm gonna start the builds. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna apparently start messing up my streaming software. Let's not do that. Let's get on the right tabs, right pages, and then I can start. Right, let's get a GoPro view. So first one, like I said, no idea what we're doing here today, what ones we're getting. So let's just crack them open, and then I haven't planned, because I haven't had the time either, being Christmas, to plan out what I'm going to do with each of these yet. Oh, this is cool. This is a fun one. So I am just going to build them as I go. So here we've got the pterodactyl costume. If you've been collecting the minifigures for the last few years, you'll know that they always do a dinosaur costume, and the dinosaur costumes are wicked. Now, I hadn't seen, this is quite cool because the arms can still move, but they've got the wings on it. So he's got to walk around with his arms up, but that's cool. I'm sure we can work something out. I've got enough of these now that I'm sort of thinking I might, or her I should say, I might actually do some sort of stop motion with them all. Right, how can a pterodactyl be built? Let's start off with a blank tab. I used to love the bags because I used to love going in the shops and feeling them, but obviously the boxes are just, well, better for the environment, I guess, for a start. But the fact they've got the QR codes on them and we can scan them, it's a no-brainer. It's just so much easier. Other than when you lose Wi-Fi in the shop. That's really annoying, which has happened to me a couple of times. But about getting to feel the bags and trying to guess what was inside them was a lot of fun. What about yourself? Boxes or bags? Right, let's have him sort of, as he lands, he's just going to do a little twist of his arms. And he's going to stand back upright, but still twist his arms around a bit. Oh, who's messaging? There we go. Got to make sure I'm not putting my hand in front. It's actually like you like the feel. You like to be able to feel them. Right, I'm just going to slide her head on. Interestingly, I brought my, it might not be interesting at all. Brought my daughter some Sylvanian Families blind boxes the other day, and I sort of tried to feel them in the shop, and soon discovered that Sylvanian Families have gone beyond what Lego do, and there is no way of telling what Sylvanian family is in there other than potentially weighing them, which obviously was a lot of people's fears when Lego first went to the boxes. I will at the end of all this as well show you how I actually make the videos. What you say? My brother and I used to, yeah, I guess it's the excitement of the whole feeling it, thinking you know what you're getting, like trying to find a shield or trying to find an interesting bit of head, and that feeling of when you open it and it's correct, you're like, yes. I guess the boxes add in the fact you could then just buy them and not look. But because I'm running the channel, I have to know what's inside. And interestingly, for my kids, I want to know what's inside, because if they don't get what they want, they're going to get upset. But like I said, the Sylvanian Families, the other day, there was absolutely no way that we could work out what was inside. Right, just getting there. So what I've done is just turned her head to the side, And I'm just turning it back. I'm doing this in several little motions, if you notice. And then she's going to actually flip her whole head round to the slightly eviler look. And she comes here. And then I'm actually going to leave her there for a moment. Spin around, which you'll see. And then I'm going to get her to flap her wings. Because, you know. So, if you've watched any of my minifigure videos, you'll know I try and add, as someone put it the other day actually on the channel, storytelling. Apparently I tell stories with my videos, which is very true. I like, especially with the set builds, I like to do little stories in them. I remember, I think it was the girl night a few years ago, I did try and make it like she was running and growing up or something. I can't quite remember what I did, but it was quite a fun little one. So do you not buy the CMFs at all anymore? Like, is it just dead for you now? There's no bags. Also, my live stream itself isn't working on here for some reason. It's a bit weird. Right, so when I spin the figure, I don't know how well you can see this on the GoPro, but I've got, just checking my hand in that one, I've got little marks here with the Lego studs here, and also I look here. I've actually got the wrong way around today for some reason, but I'm not turning it around now. I've got the whole set up. I'll just concentrate for a moment while I do this. Just watching my lighting as well on this figure, make sure it looks good. I think it does. I've left the black background in, which I haven't used for a while. Well, I've used it on the Christmas sets, that's why it's here actually. Because the Christmas sets are always so full of white that I like. Right, going to get to flap her arms quite quickly. So it's going to be 4 movements. So I'm going to do another one there. So she stops at the top, tiny movement down, bigger movement without knocking my light, big movement to flap down, and little movement as she stops. I don't even want to move it, just the tiniest of movement there. And then back up with another small movement, small, slightly larger I should say. Big movement, small movement, and then tiny, and we're back the other way. So I'm probably going to do this, sorry this is a bit boring here, but I'm going to do this a couple of times just to get the impression of her flapping. Now I'm just going to add slight body movement in as well, just so you know I haven't repeated frames. Tiny movement. Oh god, I'm getting hot already. Big movement. And this will be the last one when she comes back down this time. So little movement, small movement, and move her forward. Big movement, her body as well this time. So it's all sort of flowing together. And she's going to lean forward, little movement. There we go. And we'll just come back up so it's a nice finish for the end of the video. Because I always pause the last frame for a quarter to a half a second. And I like to have them in a resting phase. Why can't you see anything? Yes, you can, that's fine. I'm really far behind on my own chat. And I want to see all messages. There we go. And let me take her away. Didn't realise her head wasn't quite straight, but I've done it now. 2 little pictures, put her on her base. She can go down here. As long as she's not in the shot, she's fine. Right, let's go for the next one. So we'll go back to the GoPro view. We're on a GoPro view and then click. I might switch that around for the next one. Where's the better... Sorry, I'm just going to check. I could do that to a GoPro view. We'll do that next one. Now you can tell me which view you prefer. Right, so next box. Haven't scanned it like I said, so no idea what's inside. In theory, none of these should be duplicates, but if the brick search app is wrong, that's them. I know which one this is. So, any guesses from that? It is, of course, the longboarder. So, this is quite a cool figure actually, and it's one. So when I was in the shop, there was a bunch of us old men standing around looking for Lego of our brick search apps. And we were all chatting, and it was like, "Oh, what are you looking for? What are you looking for?" And then one guy was definitely after longboarders. She's got some quite cool. I say he, it is a she. She's got some ripped jeans, ripped pants, whatever you want to call it. Some sort of logoed top. That's quite cool. Backpack, one of the newer styles. And then a plastered face with a smile and a slight disgruntled. That's quite a cool face. And then green hair. Awesome. Let's build it. Right, what I'm going to do quickly is set that to there. I'm going to turn the GoPro on, but I'm going to put it to the side. Just give me a moment. I think this is something I've been meaning to do for quite some time. There we go. There we go. So we can switch between the views. Lock that before I break it. So another picture. And how can our longboarder come in? She's going to have to hold it, I think. Don't think there's a way I can really put that there. Right, she's going to slide in because she's cool. I think this is probably the first time I've used this entrance. I do think of a lot of these ones when I'm doing it, and I end up using like the same 3 or 4 sort of animations that I do. It's terrible, really. I need to think of more. Just have a quick look, making sure everything's straight as well. And again, she can. I have done this next part before. I think I used one of the Star Wars figures actually over Christmas. I could use blue tack here, but I'm just doing a balancing act. There we go. I must apologise. So the camera you're all watching in the middle is my actual camera I'm taking the photos with, and it is slow because of the programs it's running through. Like my live view here is absolutely wicked fast, but I understand your guys aren't. But you get to see the sort of stop motion. So if you want to see it in full action, see it there. And at the end of this one, you can tell me which ones you preferred, the first or the second. Right. She's going to have a bit of a grumpy face to start with. And then when she gets her board, with her trucks that match her wheels. Oh, I haven't put a bag on. Okay, we're gonna have to do a bag. She can put her bag on how I used to put my bag on when I was 16. Throw it over her head. Tiny bit of blue tack this time. Hey, awesome Lego reviews. How are you doing? Having a good evening or morning or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. There we go. Some grey blue tack, of course. Yeah. She's just going to turn her hand as she does this. And the bag's going to start to get some motion. And we're actually going to be able to now move that blue tack. Hopefully to somewhere a bit less visible. And what we'll do, so the beauty of this is if you keep the figure moving, keep the legs still, it's then not so hard to sort of add little things like I'm adding the bag on here. You won't notice it in the animation. It will be smooth, hopefully, he says. Right, what have you said? Awesome Lego reviews. It's like there's a lot of YouTubers on this. I think, are you on about Lego Timmy? I think he just shared it. And obviously these are very, very popular, having just come out. Yeah, feel free to watch. I'd love it if you subscribed. Hit that like button as well, please, because I need all the love I can get. In fact, I'm going to like my own video. Right. Oh, make sure I don't get my hand in the shot. Right, how are we going to put a hair on? A little bit of blue tack again. This is awesome. The only problem with this is the only way the hat can be worn, if I can get this in shot, is backwards. But it's a really cool hairpiece. So let's have it on. I'm just checking what my last shot was. How long have I been going? 24 minutes. I'm needing 2. I did predict about 15 minutes each for these, so I am on target. So stop motion takes forever if you've ever watched any. Awesome. What do you do? I'm assuming reviews. If you've ever watched any stop motion, like especially if you watch like Wallace and Gromit over the Christmas period, that stop motion is insane how long it takes. Right, I'm going to build a skateboard before it comes along. Because I'm going to have the standard Mr. Lego brick pull it out your pocket action going on here. Because she can pull a longboard out of her pocket. Lego holes from Smash Toys in Chicago? I'm not sure I fully understand the last sentence, but the rest of it I get. Yeah, so as she pulls the longboard out, she's going to smile again in a minute. We're just going to keep her. Whoops. Now what I might do is actually have a separate animation of her at the end on this board. Looking radical. Is that still a word the kids use? So I used to do a lot of BMXing and was around a lot of skaters. back in the day. What's Lego Gun Wars came out a few months. I haven't seen Lego Gun Wars. You have to brief me on what it is. To be fair, I've got so many animations. Oh my god, that I've just not got around to yet. I did a Christmas, one of the Christmas sets I built, and I meant to get it out over Christmas. Just didn't get there. I will. The goal for this year is to improve. I probably should look at these figures and see if there's any cool things about them. Right, one of those figures is... so I've got two of those. One's here and one's for my daughter. I also got the pterodactyl one for my other daughter because she loves dinosaurs. Favorite of this series? Oh, let me get up the... I have got open the website with them all on. What would be my favorite? I mean, the Wolfpack is obviously for me a huge favorite because I collect all the castle stuff. If you look at my channel, like Lion Knight's Castle, the classic Lion Knight's Castle, the classic, yeah, Lion Castle is one of my favourites. So I'm really looking forward to the Wolfpack one. Outside of that, because obviously that's just my preference, I'm actually quite looking forward to the pirate. You know, that looks quite cool. The rest of them, and the steampunk inventor, maybe he's quite cool. I could see myself using him some odd animations. Crazy cat leather, and this longboard actually, she's quite wicked. I think outside the Wolfpack, I'm gonna maybe steampunk inventor and then the pirate quartermaster. But got a long way to go with these figures yet. Once I've got them open. Sometimes I always remember like seeing, what was it? The last proper series, not the space series. The detective, the noir detective, black and white, and I looked at that and I was just like, that's such a rubbish figure. Before I had it, and then when I got it and I looked at it, I was like, actually, I love this figure, and I don't think my children have stolen him yet. I hope not, because I do actually want to do an animation with him. I think this year I'm planning on doing less builds and more animations because I haven't had the time. I did some big builds last year, but I haven't had the time to do them this year. This last few months, I should say, of the last year. So confusing when the years roll over. I've got a set, the blacksmith set, which I've been meaning to do for ages, and I've got the big DeLorean and all the helmets. So I've got loads of builds to do, but I really want to get some animating this year. I've got so many projects on the go, it's unbelievable. Right, slowing her down. Yeah, I might have her roll off the... So all the figures do a little animation at the end normally. That's awesome. Like I said, when I went into Smith's, which is like a toy shop here, there was 3 of us. Right, sorry, I'm just also concentrating on how I'm doing my Lego. There's 3 of us there, and we're all sort of sharing. There's a couple of carers there with their person who was after some, and we were all just sort of like, this one's here, this one's here. Looks good. Right, I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm going to try and not use any After Effects here and just use Blue Tack and my own skill to get this how I want it. What's up with what? It's good to see you all out in force today. Here we go. Oh, she is back on the edge. There we go. Damn. I did this for something similar with Harlequin ages ago. Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Anyone who's just joined the chat, welcome, welcome. I have no idea what I'm doing here right now, so please bear with. As normal service will resume shortly when I've worked out what normal service is. There we go. Right. Right, I'm keeping up with chat a little bit. So hi Brick Studio Customs. How are you doing tonight? Or today, or whatever time zone you're in? There we go. Did I get that before she fell? No. Look at that picture. It is awful. Delete. Now she's facing the wrong way. So what I'm doing here, I don't know if you've noticed, sorry, I've sort of gone silent because I was just concentrating a little bit, is, whoa. I am moving the wheels still. So, I don't know how that will come out. We'll see. Some of these come out really well, some of them don't. Find out in post. So there we go. I don't know how she's supposed to go on her stand, but she clearly isn't. There's no extra pieces to hold her up on the board. So there we go. Number 2. That's 34 minutes. Let's crack on. Any questions, please whack them up in the chat. Any comments? Let's get to a GoPro view and then we'll watch. So here we go. Next one, next one, next one. What do we think it could be? Have a peek, have a peek. Oh, can't see. Okay, where's the guy who was saying that the plush collector was his favourite? Because now we have the plush collector. Oh. So these little plushes are quite cool, actually. Quite big. Yeah, my daughter's going to love this. So, how should we have her? Let's have her stepping in. Oh, why is that not doing what I want it to do? Because I'm not on where I think I should be. So this little girl, big girl, because she's not little by any sense, looking at this actually, is in some sort of fluffy hoodie and trousers, which we can see by the fact they've sort of done little squiggly lines on her toes and her trousers, her pants. And she has really fluffy, oh, this is cool. So when I do the spin, keep an eye on this. I'll leave it this way around for this one. I'll alternate these this time. So let's swap it for a moment so you can see. Front has obviously got little tassels. Little rabbit on the side. I'll put it there so it's in focus. On the back, little ears and a hood. And on the side, a little paw. Really, really cool. So let's have her come in. Let's switch back to the other camera. And away we go. So she's definitely pulling stuff out of her pockets, I think, today. Is the animation. And like I said, what I'll do is right at the end of this video, because I can't stop in the middle of it all. Just last little movement. Where's her head? I've just realised none of these have had spares. That is unusual. There's her head. I've already got to go and message Lego about one of the sets I built recently because it was missing a part. That is a really strange face, I must say. Do love the hairpiece though. That is pretty awesome. Right. Oh, hurt my hand. God, some of these hands. Ow! I actually dug into my hand doing that. Right. What should we go first? Green or blue? I think we're going green by the looks of it. Green. Grass. God, her hand does not want to turn. There we go. There we go. I'm not sure what this one actually is supposed to be. Quite cool actually, I never realised this. This has got extra little holes in the bottom of it so it can link around her hand. Never seen that before. So if I put it there, it's actually locked in a bit more. Hey, Free Davis, how are you doing? How's everyone doing that's watching on the chat tonight? Give us a shout out, give us a like, subscribe, etc. As we build away slowly at stop motion. Right, other side, here we go. So most of these videos that you're watching me put together right now will end up somewhere between 7 and 11 seconds. Just so you all know. There you go, just place her back, hopefully in exactly the same place. And away out comes this one. So this one's going to come out a bit quicker than the last one. Just because obviously we've seen it once already. Yeah, I am watching chat, but I'm also a bit slow at getting to it because obviously I'm doing this. Okay. Again, this one's got a little piece, so I'm just going to move both of them out slightly. Just checking on my other screen that they're A, a bit even, and B, just in shot, because when it goes to TikTok and YouTube Shorts, it crops it obviously, into a nice phone-sized video. Right, so here we go again. Spin. Like I said, watching the notches. It's about 24 roughly, so about 2 seconds round. Oh, and we're not on the right screen, so let's get on there. So as always, just concentrating as this goes around. Just watching the studs against the studs. So when I say that, if you can see the studs here, I line them up. And I line up the notch just here. And that way I get a really, really smooth rotation. I did think for a long time about making something or 3D printing something using Technic cogs, all sorts. But actually, at the end of the day, this works really well. It gives me a lot of control over it as well. I'm getting a lot of highs, but not a lot of other responses. So I hope you can all still hear me. It looks like my audio is working. If not, hi everyone. I should have stopped on that hoodie, shouldn't I? That's really cool. Right, for the end, one extra frame, like a half frame, half turn, and then that one. And she's just gonna move her little plushes in, and then I'm gonna attempt to make her sleep without anything moving. Now this is where having the onion skin mode would be incredibly handy. Okay. What we're going to do is spend the next half hour deleting pictures and taking them again. There you go, the hair didn't move, the face did slightly, but that is fine. And we're moving those plushes in again, taking a picture, taking another picture, and one more fill up, and then she can vanish. Nothing's in the way of the thing. Right, number 4. So there we go, we've got 4 out of 12 so far. Like I said, there is one missing out of this set currently, which I will pick up in the next few days. I will find it. Any peeking guesses to which one this is? Any guesses in the chat? Last chance. It is, of course, the Steampunk Inventor, I think, which is one of the sets I said earlier I was looking forward to. So, let's get building. I haven't actually looked on the minifigure. Let's have a quick look before we start the next one, because we're well on schedule. So that's obviously the full set. Ah yes, Steampunk Man needs to build his thing, and Robot Man, and obviously Telescope Boy. Cool. Jetpack Man, isn't it? It's a jetpack, I think. So, gonna have some fun. Just gonna have a tiny drink. Maybe after this one I might have a short break, but we will be back. We'll see. Literally 2-minute break. So just one more picture, just because I like to break these up and I don't like there to be. It's easier if I've got several frames in the middle of them all to break them all up. So I'm doing this quite stiff, this motion. So his top body moves, then his leg moves. Whereas if you've noticed with any others, I normally move the body and the leg at the same time. This makes the person look stiffer, look more robotic as such, which I know he's not a robot, but I wanted just to get him looking like this. Okay, we'll be back in one moment. And we're back. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Very stiff, moving like it was. Hey, just got done. I'm filming a video for my YouTube channel. I'm telling you that I'm gonna post it later on. Awesome. I'll have a look at your channel. So anyone who, yeah. So if you are in the chat and you have got your own Lego channel, obviously let me know. I do normally get around to taking a look at them after live streams, because if you look at who I follow, I basically follow all the Lego stuff, all the Lego stop motion. So I'm just looking at this guy, how cool he looks. Where's this going? He's just on there. That's cool. I keep hitting that light today. That's not good, because when you do stop motion, you want everything to remain still and perfect. So if you look like here, I've got blue tack holding this piece of paper down. You can't see it, but on the wall, can I do this? Someone tighten this really tight. On the wall, oh, I've also hitched all my cabling up, so no, I can't show you today. I'm just going to pop that back down. Also, I've cropped the video for some reason. Clever me. On the wall is hooked. The piece of paper is actually hooked up. Obviously, it's very scratched up when you can see it on this camera, but it doesn't look like that on this one because it's the blur. Oh, wall smash. I'll go and have a look. So, do you literally smash Lego up then? Is that kind of your channel? He's got a bit of a C3PO vibe to him, this guy. Look, he's got a gold arm instead of a silver leg. That's cool though. So much detail in his torso and legs, actually. Really good. I love it when they make effort with these things. I'm just trying to have a look at his arm. It's proper, got a little valve on it and everything. That is wicked. Only sad point, he only has one face, but that's because he's obviously, being a fine gentleman, wearing a top hat. Next question, is the top hat actually going to fit in the frame? Could not think what I was saying there. Also reading. Just back doing it. Sprague, ride your bike to Sprague. So yeah, my Christmas break actually, well, it was basically already ended, but I am back to work tomorrow, unfortunately. Back properly. Does fit. Right, he's going to turn his head and he's going to build this little contraption. I don't know what a sprag is, if I'm honest. Ah, you have to post your videos. That's cool. Yeah. See, I just have to fit it in round whenever I get a chance. So I know that feeling of trying to squeeze in making videos. In fact, when my daughter's at school, I know exactly what it feels like trying to fit anything in around school. How are we building this? Oh, I see. I think. Slip it in. Slide it up, and then we're going to slide it down. So what do we think this machine does that we're building? Okay, I've done this wrong. I'm going to delete a couple of photos. Delete. Right. So this is actually the machine. And this is, we're going to slide it up. Just like we did a moment ago. Slide it down. Slide it down. So I think this is supposed to be an extension of his arm. I didn't realise that. I should really look at these things before, shouldn't I? Well, I do still like the surprise of when I build these, actually working out what the things are, rather than just going and reading what everyone else has said online. Which is quite ironic, really. First bit of spares from this set. Extra little clock. Is there any guide to where I should put the clock? I'm going with like this. Ah, it's proper steampunk. I get it. I get it. There we go. How does he do the inventing of this as his hand? So what I'm going to do is try and have that shaking now for a minute. I probably could have made it so the clock didn't move. I'm hoping that sort of he's staying still. Meanwhile, everything else moves. Shame I didn't have a white. I probably do, but don't have a white thing. So sorry guys, I am focusing a bit on this one right this moment, because I just want some really precise movements here. Okay. So he's going to spin, then he's going to raise his arms up. So let's get him on. Get him moving, because we're almost at an hour. And it should be 15 minutes per figure, roughly. So stop motion does take a very long time. And if you think about this, like a figure, if you got a minifigure, it would take you less than a minute to build one of these, wouldn't it? Is that last one blurry? Because it moved. Oh, that was lucky. That came out really well. So sometimes when I do this, because it is on a, it's like a little Lego pivot gear thing, it does get a bit of wobbly from time to time. There we go. I need 2 hands for this job. Right. I think I'll be able to have a drink, but I can't. Another part of my animations is always the sound effects. I love adding sound effects, and that can take just as long as filming these videos. Finding the right effect. There we go. Inventor done. Whew. Right, drink. Need drink to keep me alive. And chocolate. Do you get these in the US? After Eights? Mint chocolate. Awesome. Absolute perfect. If you haven't, feel free to share this video of me eating After Eight with all your friends. I'll eat enough one of those later on. But for now, what's inside this one? Any guesses in the chat? What do you want to see? What are we keen to see? Yes. Literally, I said no spares recently. Here is some spares. Let's go. Guesses, guesses, guesses. What's in this box? What have we had already? What do we still need? And I'm just sorting my phone out so it's back up to it. Have a peek. What can you see? Tell you what, there's a lot of Cupids left. I don't think he's popular. Even though he's like almost one of the main faces on here. Any guesses what's in here? It is Cupid. Now, like I said, when I was in the shop, he was not... So you obviously know certain ones take you a while to find when you're using the BrickScan app. And it's then very clear which ones people are picking up lots and lots of, because you never find them. Now, this guy, I'm not sure. He's obviously good for Valentine's. He's cool. But actually, that piece is wicked. A red bow. I mean, I don't know if I'll use it in anything, but a red bow in general. It's a red arrow if you cut the piece off. That's quite cool. So. Cupid. What's my favourite Lego? Sorry, I just saw you catching up on the chat. Favourite Lego theme? Castles. I'm going to go with castles. Followed closely by Star Wars and Western, probably. And then so many. The thing is, I love so much Lego. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so the brown, the old and new. Obviously, I've got loads of these. There's a black version which came out with the Cowboys and Indians, the Western theme, which I got when I was a kid. I've got those. They're on the channel. They're all under there right now, all stacked away so I can get some more space on my shelving. But yeah, I love the castle stuff. I always have. Don't know why, just do. And the Vikings, actually, they're wicked. I never really had many of them as a kid, but I've picked up like the 3-in-1 longboat and some bits like that, and I actually love those. But I do love sort of Vikings anyway, so that's probably why. But Star Wars, of course, who doesn't like Star Wars? You're weird if you don't. I'm really into actually some of the. I love seeing some of the proper models, like based on other things. I've got the Back to the Future DeLorean, for example. I love that. Haven't built it yet. Been sitting there waiting for a year. I'm just looking up, thinking, oh yeah, I've got loads of other random stuff. What about yourself, Sam? Favorite Lego theme? Oh, he's got wings, doesn't he? So nothing on his back. So we're going to leave his back nice and clean. I'm going to do the arm pose again because he's got little legs. He can't do anything else interesting. Has he got a love heart tattoo? Oh no, he's got an armband. We had a love heart tattoo for a moment. All right. What we'll do is we'll put his wings on when we get around the other side. Now what we can do is start sliding his head on. That's quite a cutesy face, I guess. And he's got big love heart eyes on the other side, so we're going to finish that off and see at the end. Where's the love heart go? Does he just hold it? He holds it. They've ever done a Medusa Lego, actually. I'm just thinking sort of we're hitting on a few Greek themes here. Right, what we're going to do is flip his arm all the way around so we don't have to move his hair. Then he can get his bow from back there. Bring it forward. So, bring it forward, and then once again, just going to bring it all the way around so I don't have to move his hair. Bring it down. God, I forgot how stiff minifigure hands are when you first get them. Right, that's right in front of his face, so Now he's done that, he's going to lower it a bit because obviously he's a little figure. Got an idea. So he's going to spin halfway around, then his wings are going to build, and then he's going to look, shoot his bow, and his eyes are going to change to hearts, and then his bow is going to transform into a heart. Definitely hitting crazy with this one. So at the end I was thinking I might actually put him on a clear stud and make him fly as well. Or I could use string. I've got invisible string. Either way I normally have to edit something out though. Right, so we're going to stop there. Pop her wings on. Right, let's just put a single brick in just to hold him in place. What we do is click. So I'm doing it over 3 shots just to be sure that it's fully captured. Cupid getting it in 4 shots because it's not quite straight. Cupid getting his wings and standing up straight. There we go. Again, we're going to do another stop here because he's going to turn his little meat head. This is going to be a hard part because a moment ago his hair was touching his eyebrow. So this is not something I normally do in the animations. I don't normally. Normally I'll have them maybe doing something while they turn, but I don't normally stop them. So this is new ground. And I've got a wicked bow effect somewhere. Oh, look down the camera with your deadpan eyes, please, Mr. Cupid. So what I'm going to do is just continue his hair movement slightly because I want his hair exactly where it was, right between his eyes. And then, oh dear, I moved his feathers. Right, edge of the mouth right there. So I'm just trying to align it all here right now. Right, I'm going to take another picture, and then he's going to start his rotation back. Right. I've remembered why I stopped doing so many animations with them. It takes so damn long. Right, no slow down for him because I can't bear it. And there's no animation at the end for him. So you're just going to have 3 pictures just so you get to see him again. And that will do for Mr. Cupid. 2 more shots to get some blank in there. And we're done for that one. So, Mr. Cupid, done. Whew. Tell you what, stop motion is hot work. Right. Next. Guess as to what's inside here. Once again, we are exactly on time. Look at that. 1 hour 15 of stream. Who haven't we had yet? Guesses. Little peeks. Anything you can spot in there? Oh, look. There's a stud red. Time to see. It is the Jetpack Man. Whew, he's got a few pieces. And we build his jetpack on his back, so he's going to be another one where we're going to turn him around halfway and build him. Right, helmet number 3. You know what would be cool is if they had more of these helmets without just one number on it. Right. Oh, we haven't flicked between camera angles. Let's do it this time. So he's got Octan sponsorship on him with the same logo. I can't remember what that logo was on his trousers, but it was in the last series for the gym girl. Same with that little triangle. Very cool torso. Little power pack on the back. Spaceman style helmet. Oh look, that would be wicked in Mortal Kombat style. Look, that's awesome. And then pieces for his jetpack. So let's build. Right. He's gonna have to fly off at the end, isn't he? No choice for it. He's gonna spin in. What a cool, awesome dude he is. Now, because he's so cool, he doesn't need to flare his arms as he comes down, so he's just going to go straight down. There's little jetpack building pieces going on there. And then his head. I love that smirk. That's a really almost classic Lego look, isn't it? Right. Let's rotate his face. And his hand's going to come up at the same time. Caden Mers. How are you doing? Probably. Were you on one of the Christmas ones? Sorry if you're not. I feel like I do remember that name from a recent stream. Right. So what I've done is aligned his hand to the hair there. So I can then hopefully. What happened there? Oh wow, what were you, do you know what you were at last time? That's a really big improvement. Ah, I have an issue. The program just crashed. And it takes about 15 minutes to open. So that's all just awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't think I've gone up that many subscribers recently. Oddly, one of my videos has started gaining a fair bit of traction, the castle. Last few months, because I haven't posted much recently, just been busy, as you are. But that's suddenly got a bit of an influx of people watching it, which is absolutely wicked. It's getting lots of watch time now. So 250 to 1.3, 1.4k almost. That is awesome. Is that through shorts? Is that through videos? So I think I've hit 257 roughly now. 1,257. I think. Or am I, no, what am I on about? I am at 2574. I knew there was a 7 in there. In fact, if I refresh that, has anybody subscribed tonight? If you haven't, subscribe. And like the video. I've only got 4 likes so far. I need more likes. Right, what I'm gonna do is switch it. Whoa. Switch it to DaVinci, but we're gonna do it on this screen. What's wrong? What don't you want me to do? Oh. I swear DaVinci has a new version every time I open it. So this is Lego Christmas. Oh wow. Yeah, I did all the Christmas ones. They did alright. Minifigure Mondays. Let's do that. I haven't done a minifigure Monday for a long time actually. So what I'm going to do quickly, apart from just work out if you can hear me still. Can you hear me still? Because I can't see. Yes, you can. Good. Media offline. That's wicked. Well done, Caden, by the way. I don't know if I actually did say that in the end. Alright. CMF 27. God. Time flies. Just bad pain. Didn't realise I was doing. Clips. So all I do is I create subfolders just to keep myself organised, because otherwise I am terribly disorganised. And I'm just going to add every clip in from the start. How many have we done so far? 579. And create a new timeline. CMF 27. And what I'll do is sim here, sim waiting. I'll do a quick show of how I edit these. Right, so what I usually do, pop a marker in between, hit N2, Control D, and I set these to, let's do 12. So, oh, damn, that's not what we want. Right, make sure that Ripple is not on, or is on. I never know what way it is. So, 24 frames per second, so 12 is half a second. And that just gives us a little break between the two. We also do the last frame of the animation at 24, which gives us a whole second to view them before we switch over. And then long borders coming in. And there we go. She was quite wicked. So what I might do with her is just do a 6 frames. There's a bit of a pause here. So I'm just gonna make that 6 frames instead of more than that. And she's just at the pause. And then that one and that one. 12. Get to the end, put a marker in. The markers are purely for me, just so I know where I'm breaking it all up when it comes to making YouTube shorts. TikTok shorts even. Again. 12. 12. Didn't put a frame in. Key marker. Inventor. That looked quite cool actually. I like that. Came out pretty good. So again, last frame of him. And I've slightly changed my tactic here. I'm just going 12 on them all. I might come back when I do the sound editing. I might change my mind. It depends. Sometimes they look good, sometimes they don't. Cupid. That's cool. So he definitely needs, I would say, actually does need 24 frames because he's not around very long. Then marker, and these can both be 12. And here's our jetpack guy. Yeah, oh, that's what I was trying to look. He moved more than I wanted him to. Actually, I think the base moved rather than his position, which is cool. Just realised I can't see all the messages because for some reason it's set me on the other one. Anyway, the Digicam hasn't opened yet, but this is ready to go. We've got 55 seconds of video. Let's watch that and see if the Digicam comes through. If not, I'll have some sounds. I like that one. Now, if you're watching now, I still expect you to go and watch the video when it comes out. Just setting that expectation. I'm quite impressed with that. It's looking good enough. So I will show you how quickly I do the sound editing. And don't blink because it can be pretty quick. And the digicam's just opened, although it's on the wrong session. So I'm just going to change that so it spends its time working out what it wants to do, and I haven't got 0 photos and stuff like that. Right, Lego. So it's actually a bit weird because I haven't got the usual. Normally I do this on ultra wide, so my things are in the wrong place. So I know my sounds off by heart now. And I know that Brick 1 sounds amazing when you add it there. I know attached looks good there. Attached 2 is perfect for heads because it has a little click at the end. And attach 3 can slightly over that. Oh, what are we going to do for some flying noises? I have got dragon wing sounds, but I don't think I want dragon wing sounds. That is the noise. Only on the downs. Right, and that's how I sound edit the videos. I like that. Let me know what you think. But I think that's come out really well. I hope you could hear the sound on that. I just realised I didn't check if you could or couldn't. I just need to get this set back up. Turning grid on, maximize, set it to the screen, and OBS player, where are you? You can go up there. And now look at that infinite zoom. Right, we do have to reset this because it hates me. There we go, and we do have to reset this because it hates me. We're back. And where were we up to? He just put his mask on. You know, that creek is going to be used for that mask as well. Just checking, is he looking straight at camera? He is. Oddly, normally I get that eyes really well in line with the camera, but so I use the rule of 2/3. But on here, his eyes are a bit lower, so these minifigures are a bit more zoomed out than what I normally would do. I'm debating if I'm doing all these tonight or not. I'm halfway. Whoa, halfway there. Now, if you didn't notice, I put a bit of blue tack on the back there. And now I need to get it out because I managed to get jammed in the helmet. Blue tack on blue tack always works well. And we're there. Oh God. I've gone off my own. What the hell is that? I've left my own stream. There we go. Right. So now he's going to spin round. Not quite that fast. Alright, and then we're just going to lock him in for a minute, because he's going to build his jetpack. How are we building his jetpack? So I'll probably put a build sound on all this. I feel like I almost need a change in the focus angle. It's just slightly. Sorry, I'm like just adjusting my camera ever so slightly, because I want us to be able to see the clarity in this jetpack. Now here's something I haven't mentioned in this stream, which normally gets mentioned in every stream I do. He's going to bend over for us. Woo, I hit the right camera to hit at least. So what I'm trying to do there is to make it look like it's the jetpack firing on and off. Whether it will, I don't know. If I add the sound effects, hopefully it will. I don't know if I've got a jetpack sound effect. I might have to go find one. Freesound.org coming in. Maybe I'll just record a lighter or something, actually. How is everyone doing in the watching world? Because I can definitely see a few of you there watching today. Feel free to shout hello. So slow one at the end there, just coming in and clicking him in. Ready. He's going to bend forward and put his arm up like Superman. Tell you what, he's actually going to do this as well, so he can really bend all the way over. And I think that'll do for him. Just little comedy bits. I don't want to go over the top with them, but just have a tiny bit of fun. Right, that's 6 done. So I can see plenty of you in the chat. For some reason it keeps going to top messages, so I apologise if anyone is chatting. Don't think you are. But I want guesses for this next one. What do we think is inside today? Clue time. Anything? Anything? Oh, it sounds heavy. Right, what have we got left? We have got the monster, the wolf pack, the pirate, the telescope boy, the hamster, and that might be it. It is the pirate, who comes with a cape by the looks of it. Let's bang around and see. So there was a pirate in a previous CMF series, which I do have somewhere. It was quite cool. Very, very Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't think this one is so much. That's good water. What are we calling it? Pirate Quartermaster, apparently, according to Jay's brick blog. Blog brick. I don't know what I'm saying now. It's getting late. But she's certainly cool. So, being a pirate, she is gonna. Oh, let's take one more blank shot. Pop her there. Left leg first. I've got this here to get rid of things like dust, because for some reason I'm getting a lot of dust in here at the moment. It's annoying. It's just winter. So very cool little pouch on those legs. That is definitely getting used in something else. Little compass on her, little pirate medallion. Spot on, little gold chain, little big belt buckle is synonymous with pirates. I actually really like the colour clash. Really quite cool. Right, some kind of bracelet on her arm. I think that's. And then let's have a grumpy faced pirate who's going to get happy when Polly comes aboard. Now she does, of course, come with two swords. Was my hand in that photo? Or did I cast a shadow? I don't know how I did not cast a shadow on that one. I'm pretty sure I've seen this hair before. Just going to check what direction her hair should be. Quite a cool upright hairstyle. I don't think I've got the other pirate to hand. I reckon she's up there. But yeah. Oh God, sleepy. I need to get through 4 more. That's an hour's worth there. Shall I do it? Oh. So, because she's a pirate, we're getting some very quick movements here. She'd be quite cool in a D&D campaign, I think, actually. So I have had birds flying in before, but right, just going to take her off. So what I want to do is get her face turned around, with her mouth really in line, and get her back on that perch. See what I did there? Perch and the bird. And then, I'm not sure what type of bird that is, but it's really cool. Any bird experts in the house? Lego bird experts? So, a lot of my castle figures always slash their weapons. Same with my Star Wars one. She's got a sword, so she deserves a weapon slash. Nice slow one for her because she's going to slash. Now, unlike the rest, I'm probably going to leave her. I just noticed she's got a gold tooth. Leave her at that. Instead of extending a video, guys. So if you watch me do that, edit them in the code. Right, we're getting through these now. So, what's next? What? Oh my god, we didn't do a cape. Hang on, what is this? She was supposed to have a little dress on. Damn, damn, damn. Let's get her back on there. Let's delete the last two pictures. Right. I completely forgot about that. There we go. Alright, 2 blanks. And we start again. So, this one. And we'll switch the video up a minute. What do we think it is? So we've got Monster, Hamster, Wolfpack, and Telescope Boy to go. And there must be another one. Hamster, Wolfpack, Telescope, Monster. Oh, Catman. It is Hamster. Hamster costume boy. Whoa, his leafy greens are getting away. Cucumber. It's a chunk of cucumber. He has 2 faces. I feel like I've seen those sorts of faces before. So, let's hamster him up. Cute little paws on him. I did say I'd switch the camera, make it more interesting. Oh, that's not the camera you want. You don't want to see me. You want to see that. What I need to start doing is posting my old animations up onto the Facebook. I've been doing it a bit with TikTok, but I run out of motivation sometimes. It's really hard. Quite a cool costume. I'm trying to think what the costumes has been. Like this style. Because obviously with the Train Boy a little while back, What ones do we have before that? So it's almost a 2-hour stream. We've got 3 to go. And it is 10:30 at night where I am. And ideally, I want to be in bed by 11. So we're now going to reduce it to 10 minutes per build. Whether we get to the editing stage, if you want to see the editing, I did do an edit and sound in the middle of this video. I will hopefully remember to go back and add chapters. Don't always with live streams. It's one of those things, live streams, once you've done them, they're kind of done. Ironically, my camera probably has taken more photos than most people's proper cameras they spend lots of money on, because I take so many photos of Lego. If you ever wonder why I always go for the right hand arm or screen left, it's because this is the side I sit. It's a lot easier to because his head moved, he's going to turn his head slightly. I'm going to keep the teeth right in the middle there. Lift him up. Get that piece of cucumber round. And as it passes the screen, let's just turn it so we can actually see ourselves. For God's sake. So this is mimicking him eating. Now, one of the things I'm going to do is turn his head. So this is touching his eye. There we go. So if you're doing movement in an animation, it's always best to do a pattern. So, for example, I move his hand down, then I move his head. And that's his last shot. There we go. He's got an extra piece of cucumber as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. So 2 blanks, and now the next one. So has anyone worked out which one I'm missing yet? So that said, I'm missing one. Oh, I know which one this is. Any guesses? Any guesses? It is. Wow, there's more pieces to this than I was expecting. Whoa, a lot more pieces. Cool. That's better. Any guesses to what I'm building next? Did you see? Did you not see? I'm going to start and not tell you. He's got loose legs though. All very quiet tonight. It was a busy start. Now we've gone all quiet, everyone. What's going on? He needs clawed hands. Whoa. That's honestly my first time seeing that piece. That is rather large. Quite interesting insides actually to it as well. Is he going to fit on screen? Only problem is he can't turn his head. The blue cow horns though are rather cool. Squeeze in, squeeze in. There we go. And spare cow horn. He's got a book of boo, which is quite cool. So he's gonna lift up his hand just slightly. So one of the problems with trying to build some of this stuff is actually getting it so you can see the detail. And this is going to be one of those. So I'm going to try and angle it like that. I'm going to have him shout boo at that point. Just for giggles. So it's like he's playing peekaboo. We're doing well. 2 to go. Well, 3 to go, but there's 1 to find. So we've got some disappointing ones, I think, to finish off with. Telescope Boy. He'll be quite cool. Cat Crazy. I like the cat that comes with it. I like the ball of yarn. The jumper and the cat hair on the guy is quite cool. The jumper's a bit meh. And the face is terrible. I think it's supposed to be scratched, which, if you have cats, cats never scratch their owners. They just claw their legs when they sit on them. So, he's going to do that again. But raising the book up, and he's going to go peekaboo. And I'll probably do that sound effect myself. Boo. Yeah, I'm doing that sound effect myself. I'm just going to go boo. And you've got basic, or like peekaboo. And 2 to split it. Right, how are we doing time-wise? We are really good. So, Wolfpack, Telescope Boy, or Kitten Man. Let's hope for Wolfpacks. There is one missing. There's a yellow tube. Yellow tube or white tube? Wow. Any guesses? Any guesses? It is, of course. I'm going to tell you. Wait and see. Oh, half it's still in the box. Okay, there's a lot in this one. A lot. Oh my god. Wow. That is a lot. Jesus. Okay. Oh, wow. He's a... Oh, really cool. Okay, I don't normally... So, there's a Lego figure I'm after that has a stoma bag. Because one of my daughters once had a stoma bag. It's actually a Lego friend. This guy, I didn't realise, he's got an amputated arm. I didn't notice this before. So look, he's an amputee. He's got a stub, he hasn't got a full arm. But he has a prosthetic that you can put on him. That is wicked. That is inclusive, that is awesome. That's going to get lost, but that is really, really cool. And the fact it doesn't quite look like a normal Lego hand as well, like the actual claw, Lego claw if you would, isn't as curved as like the normal Lego hand. That's awesome. Props to Lego for that. Okay, we're going to have to make that really, really, really obvious. He also has bendy legs. And if you know me, I like bendy legs. Okay, I might do something here I don't know if I can get away with. I'm going to put his hand on the telescope before he's built. Is that okay? But cool way of building a tripod, I must say. Yeah, I really love seeing like all the different inclusive Lego pieces there are, because it is great for kids to be able to say, here is a Lego figure that looks like me. Oh, it is my bedtime. I'm not going to bed yet. I like that. That bit on the end? Yes. Okay. So this is definitely not going to work for TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Do I care? No. Right. Someone tell me if this is actually offensive. I don't think it is. I think it's a bit of a funny. Oh, there's two. Where's the second one? Even better. I've been calling this telescope boy the whole time. I've just realised it's a girl. Or it's supposed to be a girl because she's got eyelashes. That or an elf. The elves also have eyelashes. Right, so what we're going to do, spin it round, have a look to the side, bang the telescope, the bit's going to fly off, and then have it land on her arm, because she's awesome. And it is a wicked figure. Suddenly, this has shot up my rankings. I didn't realise So normally I do have a good look at these figures, but I haven't looked at this set properly yet. I knew the wolf pack was coming. That was about it. And one last figure to go after this. So here we go. Let's one last one and lock it in. I should have said earlier, these bricks lock in. There we go. Actually reminds me of a friend I used to have to look at this person. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet, so I'm just on a focus. Okay, I think that might be my favourite figure now in this series. Right, and I'm going to do the last one and then I'm going to finish. Which obviously makes sense because that's the last, but as in, this is my... I do have one more, but I'm not going to do the editing or anything like that today. So, is this the Catboy or the Wolfpack? What do we think? Which one do I need to go searching for still? Catboy. That's right. So if you've been following, I said at the start, there was one I couldn't find. Went through God knows how many boxes in the toy shop. A guy said to me at the time, yep, there are none here. I've been looking, I want those. If I find two, I'll give you one. We each were helping each other find the ones we're missing. No Wolfpack. So I need to find one. It will come. It will come. So let's, for this last one, let's switch the camera up for a bit of interest. And you can watch. Oh, I need to get this up here. So I'm going to have him looking a bit nervous, I think. On his little picture, he's nervous. Just do tiny, tiny steps. Tiny, tiny, fast steps, I should say. And don't get me wrong, this cat jumper is quite cool. But I just don't know if I like the figure that much. Don't like it. Do you ever just have a figure that you look at and you're like, I don't like that. I know I should, but I don't even like the hairpiece. Oh God. I don't know what I don't like about it. I can't put it into words. I like cats as well. Maybe it's a representation of me. So apologies that there is no Wolfpack. I will do a special live stream of the Wolfpack when I get it. And I'm going to buy 20 of them just to annoy everyone. No, I'm not. I might buy some army building ones, but I'm not by any means a scalper. Because then people like me who go into the shop and want to actually physically buy it for use of, like, let me do my YouTube channel, let me enjoy my minifigures that I love collecting, I can't get it. It's like the paddling in the bloody last D&D series. I just, oh God, I really wanted to get some more of him. If I see some more, I'm getting them, but I think they're all gone now, and he's going to be expensive, so it's missed. So are we sort of storytelling Lost Cat here, do you think? let's spin him and let's be done with this stream. It's been good chatting to you all night. Good first half, quiet second half. But I hope you've all enjoyed it. I'm just going to finish with him stroking his pussy, his little cat. If you have been watching, if you've watched all the way to the end, please hit that like and subscribe button. Obviously this is a very long video, so appreciate you all watching. I should, I've just realised, have filmed an opening video and done that as a quick version of this, but too late for that. I think I did that last year. Why does my camera sound like it's on a go slow? Alright, Mr. Catman, who I dislike for some reason, I can't explain. Wait, 1, 2, I think we're there. Yep. Shame I didn't have any blue, like matching blue trousers. I could have had them off and then had the cat go past and leave loads of hair on him. I just had an idea how we're going to finish this off tonight. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's going to go. Whoa. There's the cat. Take center stage. So annoying, blue tack doesn't do what he wanted to. That is all 11 minifigures you can currently collect, because good bloody luck getting a wolf pack. I'm going to have to literally go to Lego Shop, I think, to find one of those. So I hope you've enjoyed that stream. So it was a bit quiet towards the end. Those videos will be coming out very, 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 very soon. Probably tomorrow I'll edit them and get them all out. So look out for those. The stop motions are awesome, and I hope you've enjoyed today. Here, once again, are all the figures. We've got the Steampunk Inventor, the Longboarder, the Plush Girl, the Jetpack Man, Cupid, Hamster Costume, Pirate, Catman, Monster, Telescope Boy with the arm, and the Pterodactyl, of course. Wicked little set, not the best CMF ever, but that is some awesome figures there, which I am, if you want to shove any ideas down in the comments of what animations I could do with each of those, I might well give it a go, because I'm up for some random animations at the moment. Anyway, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe, or go watch all my videos at least 100 times so I get loads of watch time, and we break the YouTube algorithm, and I can actually get somewhere with random stop motions. As someone commented the other day, which I need to reply to, I didn't think watching a castle build in stop motion would be quite so interesting, but you have made it incredible. Something along those lines. I might have paraphrased that slightly. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you again very soon. I'm going to start a mega build at some point soon as well, either the DeLorean or the blacksmith or the helmet range. So keep watching for those, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye for now.